The boys are back in town. A pivotal weekend series against a team that ended their season last fall. A rematch of the ALDS, an incredible baseball series which culminated in a 15-inning Game 5 marathon, lasted nearly 5 hours. And in the end, it was Seattle who outlasted Detroit 3-2. But now they're back on home turf. That was then.
Two very quality starters, Framber Valdez and Brian Wu, and the Tigers starting pitcher first. He is Framber.
Keep the ball in the yard. This is a team, the Mariners, when they hit the long ball, they really go. And if Framber can keep the ball on the ground, which he's good at, use that sinker, get his location down in the zone, don't let him elevate the ball and get it in the air, just do just fine.
And Crawford will lead it off against Framber Valdez.
The 0-2. Inside outs this into left field for a base hit. J.P. Crawford a leadoff single right away.
Well, J.P. stays hot, and the Mariners have the leadoff man aboard against Framber Valdez. Here's Julio. Some random boos for the fans here.
This is the opposite way. Couple of oppo knocks early on. First two batters against Framber. Julio singles into right.
What's been so successful for him is getting that bat head out, pulling the ball into left field. Inside out that ball.
Traffic right away for the Mariners. First and second for Randy Arozarena.
Strike three called. He tucked in a sinker, one away.
It's a perfect pitch with 2 strikes. Get a guy thinking something soft away, that curveball maybe, throw a little swing back off the front hip.
Here's Naylor.
See if the Mariners can at least get one across right here.
0-2. Wave and a miss. The something was a slider that just wafted in the wind. 2 down.
He gets them fishing, starts one away, and then when it's a slider, it's going to keep working away.
The right-handed hitting lefty specialist, Rob Refsnyder.
The opposite way. That's been a theme early on. And here comes Crawford. Throw on its way home from Carpenter. Play at the plate. Ball gets free. J.P. scores. Wow. And the Mariners lead it early with 2 outs in the first inning, 1-0.
Rob Refsnyder, a stinging RBI single.
That was an aggressive send right there, but it shows you what can happen sometimes in those situations. Came up throwing. The ball was not handled behind the plate. JP, it was not the prettiest of slides, but it was effective, and the Mariners are on the board.
Yeah, it worked. Well, the Mariners strike first.
Facing off against Brian Wu in this game, coming off a magnificent start. He's making his 13th overall this year.
Brian Wu gave up a single to lead things off in the first, but that was it. They'll face Riley Green.
And he finds a base hit here, and his all-star voting starting to open up now. Green certainly looking like he will be in the Midsummer Classic for the 3rd consecutive season. He's the only outfielder in the league batting over 300, taken #1 overall out of Arizona State, Spencer Torkelson. Hits this hard. Crawford able to get to it. Throws from his wallet to first base, but not in time. A sparkling play from J.P. Crawford, but just taking him too far away from second base. And the Mariners want to challenge this. Maybe he did get him.
Man, what a play. Fully
Seattle
stretched.
challenger to safe call at second base.
Really no other option besides throwing from your back right there.
Ooh.
Oh, that might have a case.
And it's very close, but did that heel from Riley Green touch the front edge of the bag?
The call's been overturned. The runner's out. Seattle retains.
An incredible play by J.P. Crawford.
That brings up Colt Keith.
Swing and a miss on a good changeup from Brian Wu, his 2nd strikeout.
That's so good when you're trying to sit on that heater, you get that changeup.
2 out. That brings up Zach McKinstry.
He put him away. A vicious fastball down and in.
97 fastballs zips it by McKinstry, and Brian Wu keeps Detroit off the board for the 2nd straight inning.
What a homestand it was for the Mariners shortstop. 4 extra base hits, including 3 homers. A hard hit rate through the roof. The barrel rate, ridiculous for JP. Now it gets drilled at 96. Holding his hand. Man,
that hurts. He's getting beat up today. So you kind of lean out of the plate and you get 96, which runs in, right off the side of that hand.
JP kind of rolling his eyes there. Man, he is, we're only in inning number 3, and he's had a tumbling slide at home plate. He has had an incredible dive for a ball at shortstop. He converted to an out, and now, worst of all, he gets drilled at 96 on the hand. Well, this is not what you were hoping to see. Patrick Wisdom is taking over at 3rd base for the Mariners. That is because J.P. Crawford has been taken out of the game. He took a 96-mile-an-hour fastball on the hand and moves the Mariners' now young shortstop Colt Emerson from 3rd to short. Wisdom at 3rd, and J.P. is done for the day.
First trip through the order. Sharp single for Gleyber Torres to start.
From Brian Wu. Here's a chopper up the middle. That's a knock. Gleyber's 2 for 2. Magic wand time for Gleyber Torres today.
Yeah, it is. When you put the ball in play, you make things happen.
There's the first pitch, laser from Kevin McGonigal. Glaber is going for third, and he is in there. He saw that in left field, Arozarena was going away from the bag as he fielded the ball, and Glaber Torres ripped it for third.
He just keeps running, and Arozarena just naturally throws the ball to second and was like, wait a minute. You just kept going. Against quality starters, you have to be aggressive. You have to hit them.
Dylan Dingler, fly ball to left, first time out.
0-1. There's a second pitch swing. It's lofted short center field. Rodriguez on the run. It kicks up in front of him. Out at second base is the call on McGonigal. Torres scores. We're tied anyway, as Dylan Dingler just sent a road flare out to center field to level this game.
Both base runners have to check, is the ball going to fall? And by the time you know it does, if you're the runner going to second, you get hung out to dry. Main thing there is score the run.
2 outs runner at first.
Carpenter struck out his first time.
Reader. Oh, Kerry Carpenter on a slider. It's a drive to right field. It's way back there. It is gone! Kerry saw a host of sliders in the first at bat, and he put some pain on this one. It's 3-1.
The difference this guy makes in the lineup is huge. Sliders for days, first at bat. He sees one down in the zone, stays on it, hits it high and deep to right. Boy, is it good to have Kerry Carpenter back in this lineup.
First time through, second time through. Fromber has sprinkled in the curveball and changeup some more.
Not shocking. A lot of guys like to establish the fastball early and then start mixing other varieties of pitches in. If they can get through not showing the curveball to batters early on, that's good.
9-1-2 for the Mariners. Colt Emerson leads things off.
Oh, he took strike 3 again. Second time he's looked at strike 3 in a pretty hittable location.
Yeah, that curveball's got him thinking, I got to wait on the pitch. And you see his front foot didn't get down until the ball was almost in the hitting zone. So that tells you he's thinking about that curveball and trying to stay on time with it instead of the fastball.
Here's Wisdom in his first at bat. 0-2. You had to figure that that was going to be the end result there.
Not seeing it well out of that left hand currently was Wisdom. After an awkward swing on a fastball, they go change up.
First walk issued tonight by Fromber Valdez.
Here comes the Tiger under the dish.
Julio taken off, pitch a strike, throw down, tag applied, he's safe. We haven't seen Julio run a whole lot this year. That's just his 6th bag. Another walk, consecutive walks with 2 outs.
And with Fromber Valdez, we've seen this many times where all of a sudden it starts to unravel a little bit.
Naylor coming to the plate. Naylor a strikeout and a bunt base hit. Both runners taking off, and no throw to either bag. Double steal by the Mariners. Julio to third, Randy in at second.
Yeah, and this is a situation. Look, Dylan Dingler, he's good back there. Good, really good pop time. He's quick to the plate, but you can see Fromber Valdez is so predictable. Julio picking up on that. Swipe that base. Now 2 guys are in scoring position.
This 3-2 is rolled softly to second base. Torres is on it. His flip ends the inning.
It was a grind, but Fromber Valdez, for the 3rd time, strands 2 base runners and preserves the lead.
Drew Anderson trying to keep it right here with the Tigers leading 3-1 in the top of the 6th. And 2 down.
I'll bring up Cole Young.
1-2 from Anderson. Just have to wait so long for that changeup. It's skied to left. Green lays out and makes the catch. Riley Green says, I got it. Don't worry about a thing.
A little bloop down the line. Great break on the ball from Riley Green, and he takes a hit away. 7th inning, 3-1 Tigers. Drew Anderson on the mound.
Colt Emerson is the shortstop now for the Mariners batting. He struck out twice against Valdez.
This is deep into the corner, and it's gone! Opposite field bomb from Colt Emerson. That was a poke. A 1-run game in the 7th. Wow.
Yeah, that ball was crushed to the opposite field, 95 miles per hour. Lets that ball get a little deeper. Just checking every box right now. Colt Emerson.
3-2 Tigers, bottom of the 7th. 83 pitches for Brian Wu, trying to go a full 7 today in game 1.
The Tigers 7, 8, and 9 hitters. 3 straight singles. 2 load the bases.
3 straight singles with 1 out. Bizzardo's coming in. Bases are loaded. Big spot in the game. Tigers trying to extend a 1-run lead. Mariners trying to keep it close. They call on Bizzardo.
Glaber Torres at the plate.
2-1, lays to right field. Robles back on it. He jumps. It's over his head. It rolls all the way to the wall. 2 are home, and the Tigers make it 5-2. Thank you very much. Robles did not read that well at all, and the Tigers get an extra run because of it.
Going away from the ball. As soon as you turn into it, you're always in trouble. Mistimes the jump. Big break for the Tigers.
Tyler Holton, lefty, on the mound for the Tigers. They'll face a couple lefties here. Josh Naylor, then Dom Canzone. Mariners trying to get something cooking.
This is ripped down the line and fair. That's fair into the corner, and it bounces up over the wall and into the seats. Naylor left on left double. His second hit tonight.
That's a good start.
Swung on, a roller up the middle on the backhand. Torres has it behind the bag at second. Sidearm toss to first to get the out. Naylor scoots into third base, one away.
Here's Garver, one out runner at third base. Shallow right field. Carpenter can't find it, and it drops in. A gift from above. Naylor scores. How about that? Two-run game.
Gleyber Torres coming out from second base. He's kind of looking around going, look, I can't see it, and just begging someone's going to be planted underneath that ball.
That's a break for the Mariners.
Alex Uppy on the mound, rookie making his 13th appearance of the year.
Riley Green is an unstoppable force. He has had a marvelous season for the Tigers.
Torkelson 0 for 3 today.
Torque Cantu in the air, left field, Torque bomb, no doubt about it.
Kept throwing the slider and hung one, and Spencer Torkelson did not miss.
Due to inclement weather, the Tigers had to cancel the post-game fireworks show. So Torque, being the customer service guy he is, decided to offer some in-game fireworks.
Will Best takes over on the mound for the Tigers, protecting his 7-3 lead in the ninth.
So with 2 outs, a double and now a walk. Naylor's third time on base tonight.
If Canzone were able to reach here, the Mariners would be one swing away.
1-2. Swing and a miss, change up, sunk him, and the Tigers have won 4 in a row.
The offense keeps rolling. 7 runs tonight. That's Tigers baseball.